Welcome in everyone, second last newsletter for Bathurst State School for the 2019 school year. Certainly wrapping things up really quickly. It's an extremely hectic time here at school. We've got lots of enrolments happening with our new preppies coming into next year, so it's been fantastic to see the new faces, new parents and new students, and some returning parents as well coming in and getting to know us and us getting to know them in preparation for next year. So in that vein, I've talked the last couple of newsletters about our staffing announcements. Look, we are very close to being able to let you all know who the teachers will be and on which year levels for next year. Unfortunately, we're in a position where I've still got a couple of things that I need to firm up, and as a result of that, I'll be making those announcements in our final school newsletter and some other accompanying communication in week 10. That brings a second part along with that, and there's been some discussion at the P&C meeting this week around the ways in which we've communicated and some habits that have become apparent around parents requesting classes and teachers and not to be with other kids. So look, I guess in a nutshell, that practice is really hard to manage. It's really time consuming, and often is really contradictory to some of the work that occurs here with teachers sorting out which kids go in which classes and with which teachers and with which kids socially. It's a situation where we always come under fire, where some parents believe that they've been given what they want, other parents believe they're not getting what they want, and others are getting what they want. And the reality is that most of those decisions are based on the best needs of the kids and the strengths of the teachers and the class makeups that we have there occurring. As a result of this, those announcements about which classes that students will be in will only actually occur at the beginning of 2020, and they'll occur in a couple of ways. So some of these details need to yet be finalised. So the first is we're going to do a bit of a book drop just prior to the school year starting, so it'll be on our student free days. There'll be an opportunity then for parents to ring up the kids, find out which classes they're in and which teachers they're in with, and to drop off books and just avoid that day one rush. And of course, again, on the first day of school, you'll be able to find that information out as well, and we'll direct you to the necessary areas, classrooms, and get the kids sorted for the school year. So that might seem like it's a bit of an odd practice. The reality is it's a practice that occurs in many schools and means that we've got the time to make sure that our enrolments don't change and we don't give parents an idea that it's going to look like this when it in fact could look completely different as well. I can assure you though that our teachers take a great deal of time and effort in making sure that kids are placed in the right class with the right teachers and with the right kids. I can also assure you that I have great levels of confidence in which my people operate. We've got highly skilled teachers here who take a very genuine interest in all of our students, and I know that they'll go really well wherever they are because of that. So like I said, please try and understand why we're doing that, but also understand that I know that we're doing the very best by each and every one of our kids, and we'll make sure that they have a great education no matter where they are with teachers in this school. The next couple of weeks are really busy, particularly for our Year 6s. So the Year 6 Awards evening is next Tuesday night, and that'll also include the announcement of our school captains for 2020 for those Year 5 students who nominated for that. There'll be some information come to those students who nominated and interviewed on Monday next week. You'll receive an invite if you're one of the students who'll be receiving a position, and the other students will be informed that they've unfortunately been unsuccessful with that. So I really do encourage all our Year 6 parents to attend the awards evening, and certainly the following week the school social for the part that parents are able to attend as well. There are a couple of great events, and the staff here certainly take a lot of time in preparing and getting ready for the celebration of that. So it's a really special time for our Year 6 students. Already got some students who are a bit nervous, both about leaving here and about attending their secondary schooling for the first time as well. But I know that they're all really well prepared and have done all of you and us really proud with the efforts that they've put in throughout the year, and certainly the previous school years as well leading up to Year 6. And just, I guess finally from me, we're at that point in the year where we've got to do report cards, and we've got to make sure that all the end of year things are sorted out. So in order for you to make sure you receive your report cards via email, you need to have your email addresses up to date. While I'm talking about that, please make sure all of your addresses and phone numbers, etc., are up to date. If you're leaving, could you please let us know? If you know of anyone who isn't yet to sign up here for enrolment who's coming next year, please let them know that the sooner you do that, the easier it is for us to plan as well. But yeah, if those email addresses are really important. If they're not on file, the report cards might come to you. You'll have to seek them out at a later date. I do expect them to be emailed out in the last couple of days of school. Teachers are working really hard on finalising those just at the moment. So look, I'll see a lot of you around over the next week or so with all of those events that are on. As I said, next week Year 6 Awards and also our Christmas concert on the Thursday night. So from about 5 o'clock the PNC will be cooking the barbie there, and just on dusk, so around 6 o'clock, the Christmas carols will start. I think Santa's going to make a visit, and lots of fun for the kids there on that night as well. I know the parents really love coming along to that. Look forward to seeing you all then. Thank you.